All right, welcome. You're back with myself, Jake, and Chris, who's looking a bit different. I can't really...
Aye!
Oh, God. Oh, that was just as bad as when you did that a few minutes ago. All right, welcome. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Grugi. You probably know me as the glorious chess player of Brandenburg that played myself into Transoxiana.
Yeah, so you've evolved chess to whole new levels, and
Yeah.
now you're joining me in the observatory here. We're jumping right into this, our new campaign for Dharma. This is the 11th Dev Clash, I think?
Yeah, it's 11.
We've done quite a few of these. Okay, so what is happening with this one? Noticeably, the player map is not like full of big names here. What we have are all the major nations are being played by AI, which is very unusual for one of our Dev Clashes.
But people have asked for it.
Oh yeah, so we're giving it a spin. We have players in Europe and we have players in India. Both, well, everyone's going to be slugging it out for domination, and we're probably going to spend a few minutes right now just so players can get familiar. So let's go through the players that we do have. Nice, my map modes are sorted out here as well. All right, who will we start with then?
I mean, we should probably start with the favorites that have all been placed in Northern Europe. We have Saltman, we have Bratton, we have Kaiser Johan, we have Katz.
So it's kind of tight around here. So we have Daniel, as everybody saw him on our player profiles. If you're salty and you know it, PJ Salt, I believe he said. He's over in Friesland, which puts him at pretty direct odds with, who do we have here in
the French Paradox,
yes,
the new programmer.
One of the new additions to the EU4 family. They're playing in Burgundy. Very, very fitting for being French.
Yeah.
Maybe. But they are ruling over another player. Who's this in Holland?
That is Bratton.
Yeah, so...
He actually said in what he asked for nations, if you put someone in Burgundy, Holland is main nation I want.
Okay, and well, we did both of those. He ended up in the Holland. Now we have good old Scotland, and I'm expecting big things here. Sidestep, you may know him as the guy that put in the Blue Flames, and also of Hungarian fame from the last game.
Oh, yeah.
So they're playing in Scotland. They've got their work cut out for them, having to take care of England and the Irish, but I wish them the best of luck in that. No biases there. If we go ourselves up north, we have Wasp and Paradox Boss. They're playing as Norway and Sweden. Will they work together and defeat the Danes? The horrible, filthy... I mean, the most
what they've said.
Elevated and prestigious Danes.
No, actually, I'm on Dishmarschen in this stream, after reading about Battle of Hemmingstead.
Oh, yeah. So we have Dithmarschen, and what legendary player is there?
Kaiser Johan, or Comrade Johan.
Comrade Johan in his socialist paradise there in Dithmarschen. Yeah, and he's right next to Hamburg. Who is actually playing in Hamburg? Katz is playing in Hamburg. So you think we're going to have some friendship here, or some instant decimation?
Or I know Hamburg is going to go for the Merchant Republic with the new government reform system.
Oh yeah, that's worth saying. We are playing with some nice hot code here. Because obviously we have Dharma in development, and that's what we're playing with. So all the new features are in.
Yeah.
Are we going to go through them in detail for you? Well, we'll see how things progress. We shall see.
I mean, it wouldn't be Paradox if we weren't teasing all the time.
No. We'll take it as it comes, I think. So we've got the Sierbier over here in Pomerania and Sterling in Livonian Order. And they've decided that this is not the Baltic Sea anymore. This is Marketing Sea.
Yeah, the marketing. They tried to get us to change it before the stream.
Yeah, there was some talk of could we just rename this to Marketing Sea? And we're like, well, no. Okay, and they're off. We have unpaused, and now, well, I don't see any wars straight away. But hopefully we can keep going through the nations. If there is a war, just yell at me and we'll go and check that. We have our host, Mike SC, over in Bavaria. I wish him the best of luck there. He hasn't had the best of runs in our games historically. But, unless Austria comes knocking, AI Austria at that, I think he should be okay. Heger Hink over in Punjab is already at war. Why don't we jump over to India, see what's going on there. And the Kaiser is also at war. What is the Kaiser up to? What is that madman doing? He's already at war with Sligo. He's off to Ireland. Revolution within, revolution without war. Okay, so let's have a look at the Hager Hink over in India. Okay, oddly enough, if you go east, you find your way here. So, where's the Hagar Hink? He's here as Punjab, and he's already at war with Delhi.
Yeah, his
overlord. His former overlord, I think you'll find. Blondie is already pausing for unknown reasons. Yes, Blondie has joined in the game, so I'm looking forward to how he does. So, Punjab, they start with an amazing general. Truly amazing. Punjab's starting situation. They've got Lodi, who's their ruler general. He's great at pretty much everything. And as a general, he takes the biscuit, right? So he's found himself in an early war with Delhi. You think he's going to manage that? How's it looking?
Yeah, I think he's going to be good.
He's going to have that, no problem. Okay, I just wanted to check in there to see what was going on. We should continue our European tour. So the letter Z, always a favorite from his niche audience there. Niche? I don't know. Is Welfare niche?
I wouldn't say. I think they're pretty mainstream by now. I think he has a big base around him.
Zeke of all people going mainstream. That'll be the day. Anyway, he is playing as Venice here, and he's already at war with Byzantium. Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
What?
He's keen to be a fan favorite already. Then. So look at that. He's sieging down Athens. He's got Negroponte all blockaded up. Perhaps he wants to beat the Ottomans to securing the city of World's Desire. Going to spread that welfare as best he can.
I mean, that is very daring.
Oh, it's a humiliation war. Interesting strategy. We'll see how that pans out for him. Right, who else do we have? Duplo is over in the Papal States. This is the Caped Crusader himself. And he's been wanting the Papal State for a long time.
He has thought about trying to actually go for Crusades as the Caped Crusader.
Oh, yeah?
So we'll see if he manages.
Yeah, the best of luck there. War is really starting off across. We'll try and get them as we can. Neon TD is Gujarat, and they're already at war as well. And
doesn't look as good as Punjab are.
Oh wow, they decided to pick a fight with Mawar, but they do have Malwa on their side. At least I think. Yeah, Malwa, and Malwa is pretty mighty.
Yeah,
I mean, if you've got elephants like that, you're gonna be pretty mighty. My army model is a little big, says the Dean. Okay, so how's it looking for you over in Gujarat? Numbers are in their favor. It's actually Malwa's war, so I'm not sure he actually wants to be in this as much as it seems.
Oh, wow.
But he's going to trample his enemies to death. There we go. Good job. Okay, what else do we have going on? Bus in Sweden is at war as well. It's just war here at the start. You can't... The bloodlust can't be sated for these guys. I think this is the bloodiest start we've had since the Indian Thunderdome days. And we've got people yelling, elephants, elephants. Oh, wow. Did we see elephants? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so Sweden and Norway early on look like they're working together. Yeah, there we go. They have allied and they're trying to throw off the shackles of Christopher the Good. So good luck with that.
I think a lot of Swedes are going to have opinion on you calling Christopher the Good.
Swedes have lots of opinions.
Yeah,
you know?
That's true.
Opinions are like, no, let's not go there. Okay, so Afghanistan is already at war. I think they're just coming in on Timurid's side because, yes, Timur, and they still have Sharak. Sharak is still alive at the ripe old age of 68.
Who are they at war with? Ajam?
Ajam. They're looking to seize back their core provinces here. All right, have we covered all the wars that have started us off here? Livonian Order and Pomerania are both at war. Did they decide to ally? They're both allied against Teutonic Order, but also... Bohemia.
But they're allied with
PLC is getting involved as well. What's going on here? This is the war with Teutonic Order, and let's see, it's the Livonian Order's conquest of Kongsberg. Interesting, because Livonian Order and the Teutonic Order are historical friends, but it's decided to just cast that away as soon as possible. Looks like the Livonians were forced into a retreat early on. But the Poles...
But how was Poland involved?
Poland seems to be doing their own thing here. Yes, the Polish conquest. So they took this as their opportunity to ride on the back of that. A lot gets determined early game when we have people playing as relatively small nations. And Scotland's at war as well. What are they up to? The Scottish are going for their conquest of Lula, and they're getting their first toehold here in Ireland. Best of luck to them. Destroy, crush. I mean, just nicely
what happened
conquer.
To Sligo? Is he still at war with them?
Sligo...
Northern Ireland.
Is that the northern one?
The purple one.
There we go, got there in the end. Okay, so they're at war with Hamburg. Wait, Hamburg?
I thought it was Ditmachen. Yeah. So it's Hamburg and Ditmachen now.
Wait, I see Ditmark under... Oh, Hamburg! Hamburg, you went to war with Ditmarchen! Oh, yes! Katz is deciding that they will enslave the peasantry.
The flames are blue. So
yeah, there we go. Oh, Katz just throwing it down there, deciding he's the real Kaiser. Oh, incredible. So what does Dithmarschen have then? He has 2 armies. One over in Denmark and one over here. Oh, cats! What a turnaround! And we have chat going, Ave! Oh, fantastic. Okay. Right, I think we've gotten through the starting wars, except Orissa. Orissa is also at war. Orissa is being played by R. Laser, another guy who's had, pretty bum luck with a lot of his runs, but I think he could turn it all around with Orissa. Orissa's start has changed so much in the next update, and they start with all these subjects over here, and that's, well, they're putting that to use.
The only bad thing is expanding further in is tribal land, which is pretty poor.
That's pretty naff here, but he's going to need some power because he's surrounded by Bengal, Bahmanis, Vijayanagar. I think all of them will have something to say about that. It's also at war with Madurai, I think. Interesting, but best of luck with that.
Oh, we have a guy in Kotte. I forgot.
We do? Ho. Yes, here we go. Kandy and Kotte? Well,
No. It's a vassal of Kotte. Kandy.
Aha, there we go. Okay, who's playing there then?
It's the programmer on Imperator.
Aha, I'm sure I can find it eventually.
Kotte!
Yes, there we go. Well, best of luck to them. It's a bit threatening being under Vijayanagar's gaze, but Vijayanagar has been known to implode. We'll see what goes of that. So maybe they're going to go for the Buddhist strike back. They'll take and convert all of the subcontinent. And D-Note, one of the few people not at war, oddly enough, is just saying, what a lovely, peaceful world. Yeah, so D-Note, the man who can sell anything, really, has decided to play over here in, Kathmandu? No. There we go. He's Gorkha.
Yes.
He's Gorkha. He's riding out the situation and probably considering where to go from here. He's made a few allies. I wonder if he's making any claims. Yeah, he's building spy network around him. He's probably just poised and ready to strike. So, yeah, I wonder what this could mean for poor Dithmarschen. Are they going to have time to get... Did they manage to take it?
Oh, they made Sligo
a vassal. They made them a vassal. But that just means they're going to be Cats' vassal if Cats manages to take this. So Dithmarschen must be desperate to find a friend.
Ooh.
Oh,
maybe Friesland?
Maybe anybody. Yeah, Friesland could get involved.
No Steve Snipes now.
They're just sitting around here, enjoying it. Did they replace Jake with Dan Boole? Am I meant to know who that is? No.
Nope.
No. Friesland have gone to war. They've decided to take on East Frisia and many others. Probably because he wants that salt province, if I know Daniel well. Yeah, so he's not just satisfied with he's under siege here as well in Friesland. But what is Holland up to, I wonder? They're just sitting, chilling, being subject
he's stuck under Burgundy. I can't do much.
Yeah. But Burgundy themselves, they've allied Austria. France has not rivaled Burgundy.
Ooh.
Interesting. I wonder what they're going to be up to then. Can we get the...
That's a lucky draw.
Yeah. Very lucky for all involved, I think.
Oh,
maybe not for Holland. If Holland were probably wanting to get support. Oh, but no, they've gone to war.
Oh.
They have gone to war, so Burgundy is now at war with Holland. Just Holland? The Dutch war for independence with no friends? I mean,
there's French troops in Utrecht, though.
It's a ballsy strategy, but but what are the French up to? The French are at war with Brittany and Utrecht, but what in the world is Holland up to? He's just sitting by in Holland, just enjoying the scenery.
Maybe they have a deal?
Maybe, but...
you just have the abandoned personal union choice, right? So
maybe. Okay, I just noticed Scotland have the blue flame of justice. They're at war with Hamburg. They've decided to side with Dithmarschen.
Wow.
Are they going to be able to get enough troops over to make a difference there? And do they want to weaken themselves in the eyes of England? Why, friend me. So how are things going for the Papal State? No wars yet. They've got their claim going on Siena. Man, it's just war here. Johann also looks to be at war. He's enjoying his time in Hungary, and he's taken over poor Wallachia. Oh boy, there's just so much going on. Have we even covered all the players? Because I don't think we have.
No, Portugal and Naples, we've got
so let's go to single player mode here. Millen Double S is sitting over in Portugal, and he's like, he's tired of being bullied by the QA when he joins the game, so now he's just going to enjoy his time in Portugal. He's going to have a good, lovely, peaceful game. He was asking me on, what's the best way to carve up the new world, so we'll see what he makes of that. We have a Genoese player. We've got so many players in this this campaign.
Oh,
It's going to be something else. So we have Giuseppe Garibaldi.
That was Pope in the last game.
Aha, there we go. So good luck to Giuseppe. We'll see what they make of this. Genoa have a lot of awesome missions, and I hear they were talking smack to other players, going, you know, can you just give me this land that should be mine? It's like, you know, I have all these missions for lands that should be mine. Tunis, Mortanis, Alexandria, Tangiers, Gibraltar. I think they were approaching Portugal and going, I have a mission on Gibraltar, can I have it? And it's like, but that's your final mission. No, you can't.
Also, Portugal doesn't actually have the province.
No, what do they have? Well, there could be an opportunity for them to fight Castile here and now, because Castile's getting ravaged by Aragon, but they did ally Castile. Does that mean they're... it's a typical falling out over Navarra. And, you know, Castile still has quite the army, but...
Does
Aragon
is
still
Naples actually helping them out, or no?
I mean, they're involved, but I sincerely doubt they're going to be sailing on over there to... Oh, well...
No,
he's going there. He wants Aragon to be successful. Probably doesn't want to be under Castile.
Ah, that's true.
Better to be under Aragon. Better the devil you know and all that. Do we actually have background music going? I was just noticing that...
I don't hear anything.
Yeah. Ah. There we go. Don't know if that's too loud or too quiet or whatever, but there we go. Okay, players, because... Yeah, Para Rod. So Rod, you would have seen him in the opening video. He's coming as Naples. Trepidatious times, perhaps? Okay, I'm very curious what the situation in Dithmarschen is. Dithmarschen is back.
Oh, they survived?
Looks like they made peace. I guess Scotland came over and threatened Hamburg and said, hands off my friend.
Did they lose Sligo, or do they still have it?
Sligo is still a vassal, so I don't know what happened there. Check Holland's vassals. Holland has Friesland as a vassal. How?
What?
Why? Things are just getting more confusing around here. But, yeah, between Bratton and the Daniel, can't trust them. They'll be up to something.
Why is Burgundy agreeing to this?
Okay, there's something else I want to look at, and that is the fact that we have our very own Blondie in Ethiopia. Here we go, and looks like
he's already expanded.
he's already dominating. But he's at war with Kaffa. And he was saying here, I did many practice runs. This is the first time I've seen Kaffa declare a war. So Kaffa has gone to war.
Yeah, but he can beat Kaffa, no problem.
Okay, I think the find he declared the war, but you know, that's Blondie. The thing is, Blondie is perhaps one of the best players of this game that we have in the company, and he's just been waiting to unleash his rage. He's been boiling up, sitting in there, wishing he could jump in, and now his wish comes true.
I mean, he has been observing for hours and hours. Every campaign we've been playing, he's been absorbing everything
until now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the colours are likely going to spread out as people conquer more. I want to spend more time looking at India, because hot damn, Gujarat are they're on course.
Oman is gone as well. Oman is dead.
Oman, yeah. So we had Hormuz. Well, we have Hormuz as a player. That's Argeo. They never crossed with me how I'm meant to say that.
Argeo?
Yeah, but they've gone ham, and more than that, they've decided to subjugate Najd. They probably want to make use of their awesome ideas for conversion.
Yeah.
So yeah, Neon TD, I don't think they had the best to run last time, but now in Gujarat they've got a fresh new start.
And they're allied with Malva.
Trintragula, very, well, a real India-phile. I'm sure he's glad to be back in the subcontinent here.
Yeah.
And hopefully he gets a better run than last time when he was Mawar. It looks like Mawar has changed at long last. Malwa and Mawar both seen quite a bit more, have gained quite a bit of strength in the update.
But it looks like Gujarat is expanding a lot more than Malva.
Oh yeah, Gujarat's on... Well, I'm sure they've drawn up something here. They decided to ally Jampur. Punjab not looking too great.
What happened?
Looks like Jampur got involved. Jampur decided to conquer Delhi, and Punjab was still a subject of Delhi, and
they must have lost the
I don't think that independence war went so well for them. But at least this war, Jampur's war, is with Delhi, not Punjab. So they're down but not out. I also think they took this province off of Delhi.
No, I think
maybe.
No, it must have been Delhi.
So,
right?
Okay, so Kaiser's saying so much for peace between us. I think Katz is going to regret not killing the Kaiser immediately. I should have known. All right, so as I say, we have Heger Hink over in Punjab again, but he was in Punjab when he was a team with you, was it not?
Yes. So this is the second time.
It's gone full circle. It wasn't Punjab then. I think it was like
Delhi, and they just released Punjab and played.
The starting situation here has really changed. Delhi just massively shrunk down, but they have these subjects and lots of cores. Very difficult time for them, though.
They also have a bunch of cores outside of what they start with.
The Independence War went great. The Inherited War, not so great. Oh, they vassalized Delhi!
Vassalized Delhi!
Oh,
wow.
Well, It was a promising target. You never spoke back properly besides agreeing that we were going to be at peace or at war. Okay, so lots of definitions of peace and war coming out. Denote has...
Still haven't moved.
No, he's biding his time.
He has his elephants, but...
He is biding his time. He's even got the high ground here so he can jump down on whoever he chooses.
Elephants climbing the Himalayas instead of the Alps.
Looking good for Orissa. Not much movement from Kotte. That's not unexpected, though. And that I think we managed to talk about all of our players now then. And none of them are at war with each other anymore. I don't think anybody's been killed, so a promising start. A lot of people were like, I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! But it's like, chill, you'll be fine.
I thought Kaiser was gonna die.
I really thought he was dead there. Cats should have... Oh, well... CRBR is pulling us down. He should have gone for it. He should have just been like, this is it, nothing but annexation.
Yeah.
But Scotland getting involved. So now we know that Scotland and the Kaiser, oddly enough, two players that were working together in a previous MP, have decided to keep that friendship going.
I thought I placed them far enough from each other, but apparently not.
No, well, we'll see. We'll see what they make of that. Who was the third in that triumvirate?
Afghanistan. He was Persia in the previous one.
Good luck on Pizza Kitto making their way over to Scotland, but you know. Okay, so the Afghans are going for it, it seems.
Together with Transoxiana.
Together with and Khorasan and Sistan. It's only Fars that remains on the Timmy side.
So is Rud dead? Or Rook, however you pronounce his name.
Oh yeah, he did not last long. He's been succeeded by somebody. Oh, well, not as rooky as Rook. So yes, the Graveyard of Empires expands now, but there's a lot of Timmys on the border. That's dangerous times. Kaiser Johan's just yelling freedom for whatever reason. Oh, here we go. The English are invading. No, it's a Scottish conquest. What? The Scottish conquest of Tyrone. This only raises more questions. So here's Tyrone, owned by England, and the Scots are going for it. Can they take on the English? The English are not embroiled in the 100 Years' War. Looks like they either lost or surrendered Maine early on.
Yeah.
So what does that mean for poor Scotland? He has the backing of Portugal, it seems. There we go, allied with France, Dithmarschen, and Portugal. And France are not in this war. No,
because I think France has a truce, so they can't join.
Do they have the truce?
Because of the event, right?
Ah, well, there we go. All right, so this is how it goes down. They're putting all their powers together to crush the English, but England can muster quite a bit here. Just depends how he's going to use it.
Is this warming your Scottish heart?
In every sense, yes. Man, good luck.
But I have a hard time seeing this. I mean, sure, Portugal... Oh, yeah, Portugal is a player, so maybe if you can land...
What I'm seeing here is Portugal and Scotland become colonization buddies. Yeah. And, you know, if Portugal helps Scotland now, maybe Scotland helps Portugal when, you know, Castile comes knocking.
Oh, yeah, they have 30k together.
They've summoned their boats together to try to gank the English fleet, and they've done well. The English heavies are still there. Excellent. They're picking off the English. It sounds racist when I say it. You should say it instead.
Oh, they're crushing the English.
Okay, I'm going to say it now. Hard time. How long has this stream been going? We've been live for about 25 minutes now with the game rolling. Yeah.
So much things have happened in so time.
It's a time machine in here. Yeah. So Johan has greedily eaten up Wallachian land. He's currently taking care of any dissidents there. Has anybody else made any notable expansions?
Pomerania?
Yeah, Pomerania grabbing Newmark with Sar. I believe he was saying something along the lines of Lubeck is Pomeranian land, always has been, always will be. So we'll see what comes of that. The Danes are getting destroyed. I mean, does this hurt your heart? I mean, do you feel the opposite of what I feel in the British Isles?
No, because Dithmarschen is pretty cool. But I'm rooting for Dithmarschen actually in this game.
It's not Dithmarschen involved here though. It's just Norway and Sweden.
Yeah.
And you know, your people are obviously revolting.
Yeah.
Oh, revolting even more. There we go.
I don't know if you mean revolting or revolting.
I mean what I say. All right, so it seems that Pomerania was a bit too cheeky and has incurred the wrath of a coalition. And,
That's a small coalition, though.
Well, depends how many friends you have. It appears he has one called Livonian Order, and he's fighting seven coalition members. So perhaps he dug too deeply and too greedily.
I just want to say my coalition had 20 people.
Oh, well.
Just saying.
Perhaps he's just taking. You know, he didn't want to fight with Berlin, so he's like, just gonna eat the coalition early, and then we can carry on with our lives.
Maybe.
Interesting strategy. You guys are joking. Okay, so the Scots are making some headway into England, but the English strike back. Oh, wow. There we go. But the Scots have the advantage with military tech. You can easily get an early mil-tech advantage over England.
But they got his small troops got
Yeah, and England is a long way away from the next one, courtesy of their pretty garbage ruler. Okay, but can they capitalize on it? I think they can. Yeah, if they wipe the floor with those English. There we go.
There comes even more.
Yeah,
to the
those
meat
English
grinder.
arrived just a bit too late. Aha, wipe.
What happened to the Portuguese? What happened to the Portuguese?
Okay. The Portuguese...
Oh, there they are.
There they are. They're involved. They're just swinging around. They're enjoying relative safety with their alliance with Castile, but Castile is getting steamrolled by Aragon.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be taking
Naples is
Navarra.
still going hard.
Yeah, well, Naples is getting... I wonder if Naples is wanting to pick a fight with Portugal. It's like, I want the strongest Iberia to take on Portugal. So yeah, show me your freedoms in chat here, right? Kaiser got the Aves. I want the freedoms. Come on, freedomies. Okay, wait. What was happening over here with Venice?
It was just humiliation war, right? He
Yeah.
wanted the age.
Yeah, he probably wanted the objective and some
Yeah.
power projection. But now the Ottomans are taking this over. Here we go, freedom. Someone says Iron Brew there for whatever reason. Chad Naples says, who has the worst national ideas now? All right, Naples a while back got an update to the national ideas, so they weren't quite as insultingly bad as like 2.5% naval morale recovery. So, you know, it's not too bad, right? Trade efficiency, manpower.
Yeah, they're pretty good now.
Goods produced, tech cost. Jings, okay.
Yeah, they're pretty damn good.
I think we need some nerfing of Naples,
I
frankly.
think they're good. If I remember correctly, it was Johan played them once, and then the next patch they got improved.
I cannot confirm or deny these allegations, but we shall see. So the poll was already put out, right? So how are we looking there? We decided to ask, who do you think's going to be the, or what was it? Your favorite? Your winner? I don't know. I'm not clued in on these things. Aha, there we go.
I can barely see from here.
Yeah, I think it
Oh,
says...
there.
the true champion of the people, and a lot of love for the Kaiser here. Well, the Kaiser has survived against all odds. Note that Hamburg is fighting Saxe-Luxembourg. I wonder if the Kaiser will take this opportunity to seize the amazing province of Hamburg for himself.
Because what I thought they were gonna do was Hamburg going Merchant Republic, and then Dithmarschen just being like Super Prussia in the north, or something like that.
Yeah. So it's high time we actually looked at one of the Dharma features. Now, but we just straight away look at one of the biggest here, the reforms, right? So tell me initially what's so special about Dithmarschen here?
Well, I mean, they have still their unique government type that everyone loved.
Yeah, so they initially start out with the reform for peasant republic, and that gives them, okay, big crippling to your absolutism. It's hard to be absolute when, you know, all peasants are equal in ruling, right?
Yeah.
But that initial production and morale of armies is going to be pretty damn useful for them. And he's building up his reform progress. And when that reaches 100, he'll be able to pass his next one. He's Republican type,
Yes,
so he'll be able to choose between his Republican virtues. So he can go for...
Authoritarianism?
yeah, there we go.
I can't pronounce that.
Yeah, political dynasties, or some republicanism. So if he wants that extra republican tradition, or
We called that nepotism in the Dev Diary, but people didn't like it.
no, oh man, people, yeah. Real countries are ruled by the people, says Kat. So I think we're gonna see a bit of heat between these two. The Hamburger fleet's under threat by the Bremen. Don't know how that's going to go down. There's no other player wars going on, but okay, England are looking not quite as threatened as they were Well, no, with that Portuguese stack, I think their goose is cooked.
They're just guarding around the fort, trying to take it.
So, no other big things happening in Europe as best as I can tell.
Oh, Burgundy's doing something. Burgundy's at war with something.
Yeah, so what happened?
Oh, England. He's taking Normandy.
Oh, right. So here we go. This is the Burgundian conquest of Calais, but I doubt he would simply stop at Calais. He would be a fool to do so. Is he following any of his missions here? I don't know if he has... Oh, no, he needs to take the Lorraine place for that. But yeah, like he's already managed to grab all of this, so he's doing all right.
And now he's defeating Savoy.
Yeah, I want to glance over to the people over in India because that's right. We got two big fronts from the very start.
Look at Punjab. Ouch.
Oh, wowcha.
Ow.
Multan decided to have some of that, and now Kashmir is coming in.
Also, look what happened to Jampur.
Ooh, yikes. Okay, I think Jampur formed Delhi.
Yeah.
They ate this up and decided to form Delhi, which gives them rather a lot of cores that Punjab doesn't want them to have. And in addition to that, Delhi now, well, Jampur turned into Delhi, now have the pretty awesome Delhian mission tree. And if you were reading our dev diaries, which of course you should do at 10 a.m. CEST every morning,
I promise next one will be as well.
Then you would have seen this as well. So are they going to assert their control over Delhi? If they do, that's bad news for Punjab.
Yeah.
Oh my, I'm feeling for Punjab here. I hope they can pull something out of the bag here. I think Kashmir is more threatened than Punjab because Punjab has that fort here, right? And Kashmir is on its way down, so they should be okay. Gorkha still biding his time. Best of luck to him there. Oh, but Delhi and Bengal are allies. This is a hell of a power block here.
Ooh.
Yeesh.
That is the AI control.
But Gujarat is in on this as well with the alliance with Delhi.
But it means Orissa can't expand.
But what this means is we don't have like immediate power blocks here. So, at least between the players. So, I think they're going to have to work together to a degree.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if Punjab disappears, then that's a very scary Multan Delhi. Holy Afghans! Wow.
Graveyard of Empires.
It's like, you know, what is aggressive expansion? He's just sawn the Timurids in half. Oh.
That is disgusting.
I wonder if the Afghans and Hormuzes, are they going to come to a bit of a bare knuckle fight here?
Wow.
We have a third member here in the observatory.
But I think Hormuz is going for trade, right?
Hormuz did not divulge any plans to me, so I don't know what they were going for.
But has he taken the reform for it though?
Has he taken any reforms though? You mean the government reforms?
Yeah, he's taken plutocracy.
Yeah, here we go. He's full on plutocratic there. So he gets his extra merchants. So perhaps he does want to funnel a lot of the trade. Hormuz isn't the best of places to collect. Maybe he wants to go up into Basra. I don't know.
Or India.
I do not know many or any of the plans for the people playing over in India. Normally they come and divulge things to me, but they're probably being a bit more clever by not. We shall see. Did you get any of the insights?
I've heard things, but nothing definitive of what people are gonna do, right?
Okay, so Venice not happy, just humiliating the Byzants, who can plenty enough humiliate themselves. They're taking on Milan. Is this their own war? No, it's the Genoese conquest. So what?
And it looks like all of them are allies. That I heard about. They wanted all Italy to be friends.
Italians working together.
Yeah. Absolutely disgusting.
I'm not sold on the concept. I mean, maybe if they were inviting, France in to conquer half of it, that would work out well.
During PDXCon, there was an Italian guy from Firenze trying to persuade me to remove Pisa. I cannot imagine Italians working together. Remove it from the game.
Oh, somebody was not happy that, Pisa has 15 development and seems pretty fair and balanced to me.
Look at Skåne as well. That is also fair and balanced. I think.
Where to even start?
Lund.
It's already being ripped apart. Yeah, there we go. Excellent.
I think that is amazing.
Shell Max says, "I'm here. You are talking about me." So what? Share with us your designs on Pisa. What will you do there? When will Jake play in the dev clash again? When I can jump in without a massive target painted on my back. That would be a nice start.
So never?
No, we'll see. There are some people thinking maybe I could do the casting and Jake can play. But I would be eliminated session 2 at best and then be thrown back in here.
Or we just place you somewhere where you're safe, like North America.
Oh no! All right, so France is in AI's hands, but they're looking a bit intimidating. They've gone to war with England, but I wonder if Burgundy's going to let them have anything here. They have access to all of this, so maybe.
Actually, how is England going to end the war if Burgundy just takes all of it?
Not sure on that, but I think it's bad times for England. Scotland, well, sidestepping Scotland was a bit, yeah, but I think he's doing a fine job here. Remove England. Remove Pisa. Give Pisa a chance. Oh, man. Let me tell you about massive targets on one's back, says Kaiser, who's clearly not listening in on the stream. Well, Hamburg is growing bigger, but not stronger. The Dithmarschen army is considerably larger, but, you know, they're not being paid for. If Hamburg...
Ignore the peasant rabble.
Hamburg should just go for it. It's only going to hurt them down the line. Interesting dynamic, though, where Dithmarschen, Portugal, and Scotland, a very unlikely trio in my view. Okay, so yeah, it's been pretty non-stop from the start. The Italians obviously
What's
working
happening
together.
with them?
Aha! Gorka is under attack. We're going to say they're going for it, but no, they are horrifically under attack from the Tibetans, and those numbers look the opposite of good.
Yeah.
The Gorkan conquest of Limbuwan has gone, well, pear-shaped.
I was expecting a Prussia of the East here. I was promised this from him.
Oh, wow. Oh, perhaps he meant to say pushover of the East, but yeah, he's very close to 100% capped here, and he would need to get the enemy capital first. Oh, that looks bad. He's been 100%ed. And there we go. That was
GG.
the end of D-Note. All right. I think I should make good on the thing where D-Note should be able to hot join back in.
Yeah. I mean, it's so early.
You should tell him to hot join back in as another one.
What should we give him?
Why don't we give him Tsang? I mean, he got killed by Tsang.
So he becomes what killed him.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fitting.
Yeah, he can form Tibet.
The Dante Classic. Oh, well, that's just cruel, guys. Just cruel.
I've written to him that he should not join.
Yeah.
Are there any other interesting nations, actually?
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to have somebody over in... He could join in as Kathmandu or Limbuwan.
That's just waiting for him to die again.
I don't know, he might have a good shot here. Look, these guys have a... Oh, truce with Tirhut. Well... New plan, die to France, says Katz. Oh, please tell me he's at war with France. No, that can't be possible, not when he's there.
Yeah.
France is just at war with the English.
Oh, wow.
But I mean, who isn't at war with the English right now? Yikes.
Wow.
You took the U out of Utsang. Why?
No, ooh is that?
Yeah. We moved the U from Utsang, and you will see why before too long. But not in this build, I don't think, because we, like I said, we are still in development here. Kent and London, so London has fallen to the Dutch. And as much as I'm happy with the London has fallen part, the Dutch part just kind of... Oh, no!
That is disgusting.
It's pretty horrible. Pretty horrible. Co-op as Hamburg and rule the world together, suggests as Cats. New plan, same as the old plan. I really wonder what's going on between these two. I don't trust either of them as far as I can throw them. Also, Pomerania has come out of this without too much of a scratch here.
Oh yeah, the
and
coalition.
they've made some bigger and better friends here with Sweden and Norway, who I assume they've both gone free. Norway didn't get that much out of this. They got their freedom, but nothing else. There have been some calls for them to form Iceland, though. And they said, you might not win the clash, but you'll win my heart.
Then he's gonna have to lose all of his mainland.
I mean, Sweden won't be too unhappy about that.
That's true.
I'm sure. Put him in Mongyang. Okay, well, they'll, yeah, tell him he can join in as one of those. Yeah. It's no big deal. I did tell him he could join back in as one of these, or yeah. He's probably asking which one. So okay, it looks like Dino will live to sell again.
Yeah. I mean, we implemented the whole mechanic for him.
We would say that he died, but no, he sold his death long ago, so that wasn't up for grabs even to begin with. Okay, so Baluchistan's looking a bit humbled here by Sind, but Sind is not a player. All right, so it looks like they're coming back for round 2.
Yeah, so just whatever he feels like. If he wants to keep being as Nepal, then he should probably pick how's it pronounced? Limbuan? Limbuan. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I mean, it was pretty ballsy for him to go with Gorkha to
but
begin with.
it's the true Nepal, and it's a beautiful red color.
Yeah, and there's the thing, Nepal is now a formable nation in the game, so if you've always wanted those Prussia of the East ideas, then, well, you'll be able to slip right into them like a comfy pair of gloves. Can I get a hamburger with extra prax? Peace in Britannia. Yeah, we'll go and see what horrible things have happened there. All right, looks like he's back in. We'll get some... Oh, my. Ooh. England is down but not out, but, I mean, they are fairly far down.
And they're having rebel.
Oh, yeah.
And France has landed.
Lollard, yeah, France on the mainland. Of course, they got together and annihilated
Burgundy.
the fleet, and Burgundy grows ever powerful. France isn't too happy with that, but France isn't happy with a lot of things, I'm sure, going on around them.